Oh, the
sir.
steroid Olympics. Yeah, they're talking about having special games just for performance enhancing drugs.
You see how
I don't think
crazy
it's a
this
bad
fucking shit
idea.
is. You
I
think
don't
it's a
think it's a
bad
bad
idea?
idea. I don't think so. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
think so.
okay.
I mean, like, how many times did we watch sports before motherfuckers got caught and sports was entertaining? When Barry Bonds was hitting
Very
all them
much.
home runs,
Yeah, him and
uh,
Sammy
uh,
and Mark McGuire.
McGuire,
Yeah,
yeah, they were all hitting them home runs, man. I mean,
loved it.
baseball was at its height, at its height,
Yeah.
and that it always goes back. It reminds me of a time when I was into to watching bodybuilding, and there
Okay.
was a bodybuilder named Lee Priest, and
Yeah.
Lee Priest was the guy they used as the body for the Hulk in the first Hulk movie. They used his
Oh
body.
shit.
That's how big this motherfucker was. Just massive. And he's a competitive bodybuilder, so he's always juicing. And they were like, "Have you ever done a natural show?" And he was like, "Yeah, I did a show natural one time, and I lost." People pay to see a freak show, so that's what I
Okay.
give them. I think it's going to be a good thing for sports, man. I mean, who was that dude in the '88 Olympics?
Ben.
That was taking Winstrol. Yeah, Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good show, man. I mean, what's the difference? These dudes are doing everything around, in and around doing steroids just to get an edge.
Yeah.
Let them do roids. Fuck it. Yeah, let them do it.
Just it's its
We
own lane. I get it because this is what it was built on. It was built on, like you said, the fucking freak show.
mhm.
I think everybody and their mother saw the Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary. Was that Pumping Iron or whatever
Mhm.
that shit when he was down on was that Venice Beach?
Yeah,
Yeah, come on now. Don't tell me he wasn't fucking juicing and him, Sly, all those cats back in the day, whatever we thought was, crazy
Yeah, they
cut.
cop to it. They cop to it.
Yeah. And
mhm.
this dude is like, I got the money, I want to put on a show, and he's gonna make a lot of money off this if you know he get the venues and everything. But they said he's a venture cap, a VC with a whole bunch of money. I think he can
Yeah,
make this happen.
yeah.
Well, allow me to be the contrarian.
Mhm.
I agree with you guys in the sense that Lance Armstrong was a bad motherfucker.
Was.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
Mhm.
saying? Especially, you know what I mean? Like me and my mother used to watch that shit, but I didn't remember it because it had been so long. And you revisit it, and I watched the interview with him and Oprah, and just when you see these courses, these motherfucking mountains that these motherfuckers was
Yeah.
pedaling on, and you watch this little motherfucker and he getting it past everybody. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker was Captain America. Only to realize he was Captain America. This motherfucker was taking the
Juicing.
super soldier serum. I'm like, that wasn't natural. Oh, but the only reason I kind of was like, why they making a big deal out of it is because the doctors they interview said, man, everybody doing it. Like there's a
Mhm.
documentary on Netflix about the Russian doctor who came up with the whole performance enhancing shit.
Yeah.
And he sneaking into other countries and shit to do his business. In anyway, it's just something about a motherfucker being naturally gifted, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when we watch these football players, and first of all, man, you if you even get to the NFL, you special. But to be, you know what I'm saying, one of these just amazing players, man, to just make it to the top like a Tom Brady or some shit like that. And I ain't saying I don't know if Tom Brady doing anything, I'm not implying it, but it's something about like this motherfucker is great, like Muhammad Ali. Like, look at this motherfucker's natural talent. And to watch an event where you like, all these motherfuckers on the super soldier serum, they kind of take away from a little bit.
Again,
You know.
they like he said, they pay for a freak show, and
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
football, man, think about all the stuff that's just not banned that they allow guys to get. You know how many times cats get shot in the knee to numb that shit up just for the game?
Yeah.
That
You're
Mhm.
right.
shit can't
You're
be
right.
right. And they're like, dude, after that, I saw a documentary as well about a guy who said he spends over $100,000 a month on rehab because he gets shot up so much in his knees
Mm.
that they play on Sunday. It takes him all the way until that Friday of the next week or Saturday to really get
Mhm.
back in the groove again because his knees are fucking shot. He was a lineman. He's retired, and his wife has to help him damn near get up off the couch, go to the bathroom because he's about to lose, the mobility in his fucking knees because he has so many fucking shots, so many surgeries and all that shit. And he was just like, well, as long as I could just make it till Sunday, if I could just make it till Sunday. And he said his bill was almost $100,000 a month just on rehab, just to get his body put back together just for game day on Sunday. So football is a different beast.
Yeah.
And because it's stuff that's legal, and then there's stuff that's not, these steroids that's pumping these cats up or whatever. But to me, all they're doing is just flexing. It's just a show. It's not like they're actually doing stuff like Lance Armstrong had that edge. Mark McGuire and those guys during the home run derby, they had that fucking edge. I mean, they hitting balls, not just out the fucking park, to the next shit. It's like, what the fuck are these cats on?
Yeah.
And they look like superheroes, built in these damn, because I saw Sammy Sosa and I saw Mark McGuire actually in the game. And dude, when you see them step up on the mound, they look like they got on equipment. And they just had on a baseball suit, and you just see these cats just line up, and you just like and baseball to me is boring as fuck. But when you hear that crack of the bat, when that motherfucker gets sent, man, it wakes your ass up. And that motherfucker was sending them out the park. Crazy. But I think this might be something, man. This might be, we have to check it out until people start dropping dead because their heart stopped.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah. Or when because they said it's gonna be like the regular. And let me just say this. I'm not saying that these guys don't work hard.
Right.
You don't get humongous like that by just taking the shit and going and getting on the couch and it just does its work. Like these motherfuckers do put in the time. They just look, they just looking for the edge. But they said that the games are gonna have, combat sports. They're gonna have all the regular games as far as that the Olympics have.
Wow.
But
wow.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see motherfuckers get pissed off and start scrapping. See a bunch of motherfuckers out there on roid rage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole nother show.
So like I said, I just, it's something special about the naturally gifted person. But hey, we have officially reached that thing that Stephen King was writing under the pseudonym Richard Bachman. This is the Running Man, baby.
Yes, sir.
We love Power Slap, man. I've been finding myself watching Power Slap like a motherfucker, man.
I can't, man. Once I sent y'all guys that picture of that dude's face who stayed that way.
Yeah.
You saw the imprint, man. Dude, no, I can't watch that, man. And I mean, when you talk about, somebody say I smacked the fire out of you, this is that.
Let me tell you.
That shit sound crazy.
Let me tell you something. I've watched Dana White watching that shit. And to be honest, it looks like he's like more excited to see that he's into this shit more than he is the UFC. Like let me tell you something, to see a motherfucker fall forward and then backward.
Yeah.
Because his knees then buckled or these motherfuckers be slapping the life out of each other. I guess I'm a hypocrite. I can't say I'm not here for this one, but I'm watching and somebody slap a motherfucker.
Of course, Dana White
looking like Conway the Machine because they didn't got slapped.
Oh my, that's fucking wrong. You wrong for that.
I didn't mean it like
that. Oh my God. But I see what you said. But that's what they end up looking like. Keep playing, you're gonna look like Conway. But back to your point about Dana White, the reason why he loved that shit. You saw what he did on video in New Year's, what he did to his wife.
Yeah.
So he into that slap shit.
That's where he got that
slap shit. That part.
What if they come out with a couple like, if you mad at your bitch,
y'all can go at it.
Can go, yeah.
Man.
I ain't calling women bitches. I'm just saying, yeah. I'm speaking of the moment.
Hey, I bet a lot of women would win those tournaments if the guy wasn't drunk.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
And let me say that, man. Shout out to Conway, man. I probably shouldn't have said it because that is a real debilitating condition.
Yeah, he kind of did he get shot, or is it that Bell's palsy?
I think it's Bell's palsy. He had that same shit that the dude from WWF had. One half of his mouth wasn't moving. No, Stone Cold, don't do it. No, Stone Cold. Yeah.
Okay. Dog, he was wrong for that. That was a shot fired. That
Not
was
the
a shot.
machine. Not the machine.
He threw it in there so smooth too. You know, like he's sitting there stuck like Conway, and I was like, "Oh, you,
The legend gonna cuss me out for that.
yeah."
Come on, oh, I came to this birthday party. Come on. Yeah. Let's get it.
All right, man, get
Yeah.
this roid rage out of here, man.
Let's get it.
Roid rage is coming to you soon,
Yeah.
folks.